and welcome to the third and final installment of The Real World with Tri-County ROP's very special series that we like to call Star OP Students. Most people around this area should recognize the school behind me. We start show number 3 at Marysville High School, where we're going to meet Salvador Martinez. And we are in Ms. Moveen Khan's class now at Marysville High School. And this is our segment on the Marysville High School student, Star ROP student, Salvador Martinez.
Yes, Salvador Martinez, and he is our CEO and club president.
And tell us a little bit about why you recommended Salvador to be part of this show.
Salvador has been a ROP student for quite a long time, and I have had him since last year. I've always admired his some of the qualities he had. He's very patient. He has that leadership kind of role. He's not like, you know, you have to do something, but he's like, he works with people and you know, and they always do things for him. So he's very he's able to persuade people to do things, and he's very his approach is very nice. So you know, people don't feel offended if he says something or does something that, you know, is not correct. So they really listen to him.
Okay, well, I was a little nervous. I always get nervous when I have to meet a big boss, but the way you've described him, I'm very much looking forward to it. Let's meet Salvador. Well, we've managed to catch up with Star ROP student at Marysville High School, Salvador Martinez. How are you, Salvador?
I'm doing pretty good.
And Salvador has taken so many ROP classes throughout his high school career here at Marysville. He actually had to make notes for himself. And this is a sign, I think, of what a great student this young man is. You have taken a few ROP classes. Give us sort of the thumbnail sketch of your high school ROP career.
All right, as you said, I did have to make notes, my little paper note. And this is what I just could remember from the past 2 years. In my junior year, I took yearbook and biotechnology and photography. This year, I'm currently taking small business, small business, and yearbook again, along with ag, which is ag independent study.
Okay, so for this show, we're going to focus on your work in Moveen Khan's class. She was the one who recommended that you're the star student that we should feature on our show. So tell us about what you're learning in this class and what interested you about it in the first place to take it.
Well, last year I was in Miss Khan's photography class, and I came over to her desk, and she asked me if I was interested in being in a small business club, or class as we call it, but it's also a club. And I told her, like, yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I've always been interested in small business, want to someday open up my own small business for medical practice. And as I got in, I thought, okay, you know, pretty cool. We had an interview process, and I ended up getting picked for a CEO. And I thought to myself, oh, a little over my head. But it's actually been a lot of fun. I work with my fellow classmates. We have our own small business called Mhs Rop Design Enterprise. And it really is the small business setting that we get of being able to work in our departments and getting business to do stuff. And it's a lot of fun.
Okay, so now we're actually going to interrupt Salvador Martinez, the big boss here, in the middle of his work day. Morning, Salvador.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Now, the one thing that we haven't talked about yet is exactly what your business is. We've done a lot of shows on virtual enterprise, and pretty much our viewers understand what virtual enterprise is. But this is real enterprise. Tell us about your business.
Well, my fellow peers in my business is, as you can see behind us, is Mhs Rop Design Enterprise. We're a graphic design business, and we do things from T-shirts to stickers to Valentine's Day cards. Our finance manager, our brother over there, is currently working on Valentine's Day cards for us to sell for a fundraiser coming up. And so it's like we're an actual real business here that we conduct everything. We go out in the community, we get people to ask them what their needs are, business cards, posters, flyers, etc.
Now, how are you feeling about your staff? You're, you know, halfway through the year. How is the business going? How is the staff doing?
Well, I love my staff because like all my fellow staff that I've gone to school with all 4 years, right. Many of them since junior high. So they're pretty easy to work with. They're very hardworking. I have no troubles with anyone.
You don't have to lay the hammer down?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So we're not going to see you yelling at anybody today?
No, not today.
Rats.
This is our small business catalog that we have here for MDE. A few of the things that we have to offer some of our services is here, such as award certificates, business cards, banners, covers for DVDs and catalogs, brochures, calendars, custom greeting cards. As I mentioned earlier, we're doing Valentine's Day cards, some digital printing, envelopes, flyers, invitations, letterheads, logos, magnets and menus, newsletters, posters and resumes, stickers, t-shirt design, and also web design. And our back of our cover, and anything virtually under the sun we can design. So that's our catalog.
All right, and before we let him get away to graduation, one final visit this school year with Marysville Enterprise and Design. Did I get that right?
Marysville Design Enterprise.
I told you it was Marysville Design and Enterprise. CEO Salvador Martinez, and this is the big end of school year party that you're providing for what, your company, right?
Yes, we're having a breakfast this morning to kind of say thanks to everyone for doing such a wonderful job at competition.
Yes, and let's talk about the competition. Last time we visited, that was prior to the SAGE competition, and give us the rundown. How did it go? I understand it went very well.
It did go very well. We practiced for weeks on straight, and we made it up to our semifinals, which our teacher was very excited about. We went against Santa Monica, who is third best in the world. And we got a lot of comments from the judges and from our mentors saying that they're thinking we're going to go on the finals. And unfortunately, they beat us out. We ended up getting second in our league and fourth in state.
That is remarkable. This is a first-year program.
Yes, it is, and we're very excited about that. We also managed to get second place in Global Venture as well, in state as well, which we have this nice little certificate for it. And we get money, roughly $150 that goes to our Global Venture next year.
Well, good deal. And give us an idea of what you expect to happen, even though you're moving on in your life. What do you expect to happen with this company?
Well, when I graduate, I don't want to leave yet, because I'm going to be attending community college, and I don't feel like I left my mark enough on this business for people to kind of go on. I feel that I'm a very great leader, and I can help other leaders develop so that when I am gone, that people can take over and surpass me in what I've done for this business. And when I come back in 10 years to find out that someone has taken this business to a whole nother level that I could never have achieved myself.
So you plan to attend Yuba College and still stay involved here?
Yes.
Well, that is a great way to give back to the school. And what would be your parting shot, your overall impression of how the school year went for you?
I would say that it went very well. There are some times where I was kind of iffy on some things if we'd make it, but as my wonderful employees and peers made it very well, they were very dedicated in what they did, and we did very well, having, like I said, placed fourth in state. And everyone just did a fantastic job, and I'm overall very thoroughly impressed.
Well, we certainly are impressed with you, Salvador. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and best of luck to you in the future.
Thank you.
However, I would like to say I'm very disappointed I didn't get a breakfast burrito, Salvador.
We might have an extra.